If we don't feel confident of our own decisions, that leaves us susceptible to gaslighting. Well, it was something her mother said actually in an interview about Gabby not being able to do life alone, about being dependent. A lot of people don't really break that down into what it means, but if we are not an independent person, if we don't feel confident of our own decisions, that leaves us susceptible to gaslighting, to not trusting our own sensory input. In those kinds of situations, you lose touch with yourself very quickly. And when your dialogue is dialed down to maybe then as they pull you away, the abuser's voice and the voice in your head, that voice isn't going to be helping you either in that situation. I will confess, I didn't look closely. I have a very difficult time viewing that kind of pain for somebody. Obviously, she was very distraught, and that again would be another red flag. I know that in many of the interviews, people talked about volatility and drama. In a healthy adult relationship, there isn't so much drama. The drama may be from an outside incident in life, but you learn how to handle those bumps along the way together without turning it into something cycling between the two of you. It seemed like they had many spin cycles in and out of that kind of a volatile back and forth thing. What I saw there is somebody struggling, period. People get into that situation when they feel overwhelmed by life, and that can be from their interactions with another person or just their inability to handle their own day-to-day. It's difficult when you don't feel like you can plant your feet. And that, to me, sadly, is a woman who didn't know how to plant her feet well to be able to make her own choices. I'm sure that the journey, the travel, many of us, gravitate to that kind of lifestyle. And it didn't, obviously it was not turning out to be what she had expected. Bottom line, this is an adult woman, a young adult woman, but yet an adult woman. And it's really a difficult thing for family members. And I do not in any way want to ever second guess what was said or not said. So much comes down to timing and receptivity. But in many that have been in this kind of situation realize, the most important thing is to keep that communication open. You need to let them express, actually to kind of find their feelings and voice them, because when they're alone, it's kind of swirling around without a landing spot. And if a family member jumps in too solidly, you can cut that off, because you don't want to be on the other side. You want to stay on their side, which means you need to be available with unconditional love and listen. It's more of a suggesting and guiding as best you can.